We just finished watching The Last Man on Earth. Pretty fantastic movie. But we were just saying also how I don't really, it's like survivorship bias when you have old movies and you never see bad ones from the old times. So it's kind of hard to say, like, was this a good movie for the 60s? Like, how good was this for the 60s? Like Night of the Living Dead was. But we are going to try and get a barometer for that right now by watching one of the so bad it's good movies called The Screaming Skull. Do you know anything about this? Do you have the IM? That's all I know too.
Trivia.
I need the trivia because I got to be the trivia guy when you're not here. And like you'll see in the Tomb Raider, or not Tomb Raider, the Indiana Jones ones, I'm just like, did you know that this sound effect was recorded by the audio engineer sliding the cistern on his toilet around? Sleep's like, shut the fuck up with the trivia. Shut the fuck up with the trivia. I don't give a fuck.
Did you know? Did you know?
Yeah, it's like, did you know that like during the sword fight scene, Indiana Jones or Harrison Ford was actually too sick to do this choreographed sequence, so they just like wrote it in that they shot him, and that became iconic. Like, did you know that? He's like, I did know that. I'm like, wow, you must be a cinephile.
It's like the most popular fucking trivia about Indiana Jones. To be fair, a lot of times when we watch these films, they're films I know very well that I have like listened to the director tracks and shit on. But sometimes, yeah, it's just me reading IMDb trivia.
Yeah, that's what I did too. But like some of the trivia is so good where it's just like, holy shit, what was up with that monkey hiling scene? And it's just like, they took them 50 fucking takes to make the monkey hile, like, and they recorded it by dangling a grape in front of its face.
So it like reached for it?
Yeah. They really wanted the monkey hiling shot. Like, really wanted it.
It's pivotal to the movie. Steven Spielberg was gonna fucking walk off set if they didn't get the monkey hiling.
Exactly. It's his vision, his Jewish revengeance vision. All right, let's play this shit. It's shorter than The Last Man on Earth, but actually that 1973 thing was bullshit. This is actually 1958.
Oh, what the fuck?
So I don't even know what the fuck I was watching before. We're doing YouTube now. Fuck it. I won't die from an ad. Cool establishing shot. Funeral. How much do you think our church spends on candles? What's the candle budget? Bum, bum, bum.
Oh no, Mystery Science Theater has done this film. We're hacks.
Fuck, we're derivative.
The Screaming Skull is a motion picture that reaches its climax in shocking horror.
I'm sorry, what? Is it giving you a fucking trigger warning?
It does.
This is very ahead of its time.
Therefore, its producers feel they must assure free burial services to anyone who dies of fright. While seeing The Screaming Skull.
That's pretty fucking hilarious, actually. I love that.
Reserved for you.
I don't know if they're supposed to be trying to be funny though, or trying to be scary, but like nowadays that's fucking funny.
Yeah, isn't that the best? This was literally the fucking, like, the following contains depictions of nudity, sex, violence, and hyperaction. Viewer discretion is strongly advised to, like, make people watch it, right? That was literally this, but
like
before
they
that.
try to, like, movies will want like an R rating or whatever.
That's the only reason that viewer discretion is advised shit it was invented. It's just like, you would want to watch the shit.
What the fuck?
Holy fuck!
It's just there was a frog there a second ago.
It's the Screaming Skull. Jesus Christ, bro! Look, what is this aspect ratio? It's like 0.5 millimeter of like black screen on the fucking like the top of the frame.
Widescreen. Was like the MPAA like around at this time? Like
no,
like,
actually. No, because we watched the movie. Like, didn't Night of the Living Dead like help make the MPAA rating? which was 1968. This is 1958. 1958, yeah.
That sounds something familiar.
And then like also a fun fact from the unreleased video of Temple of Doom is that Temple of Doom and Gremlins 2 established the PG-13 rating. They invented that bracket because of those two. Yeah. Holy shit. That's a sick fucking car.
That's like a James Bond car.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes. Bro, that's so tight. He's like, how do I open this fucking thing?
Well, apparently the MPAA is just the MPA now.
The NPA or MPA?
Yeah. MPA. They got rid of one of their A's.
They're no longer an association.
Welcome, Mrs. Whitlock.
It's lovely, Eric.
You look disappointed for a moment.
It did not. It's really lovely. Oh, look.
Frogs! How? Man, she's like running in the backyard in heels. What the fuck? Does the peacock come with the house?
Are there fucking monkeys in the forest, or what is that noise?
Welcome to Bali Developments.
Bedroom?
Yes, it is.
Gonna be ours?
You'll need some fixing first.
It was her room, wasn't it?
Yes. Come on along, I'll show you the rest of the house.
Oh, it's a haunted house. Do you think okay, I know she like inherits like a house or something. She gets an inheritance in this film. So I don't know if it's like,
oh, they're like checking out the house right now.
Yeah, is it like she inherited it from like a family member, or is like her husband died, or like I don't fucking know.
Or a skull.
What's that entry? Wait, what is that an Arnie? It is an OMG.
Empty like this.
Dude, there's fucking peacocks in the backyard.
Shortly after Marion and I were married, she removed all the furniture her parents had left her. This is
Damn, what the fuck happened to like the upper half of the walls?
must choose everything carefully. Well, we didn't get very far before she died.
What is this place?
Now that you're
Imagine having a fucking choir stand in your house. Like, that's wild. Imagine how much a house like this would cost nowadays. Sorry, I don't mean to be that millennial, but
Oh god, probably $2 million.
You have candles.
I love seeing those listings of like $1 million like single floor bungalow in fucking like Victoria, BC.
that's so wild. Like, what's gonna be the implication like generations from now, where like we buy houses, like people buy houses now with the idea that what the fuck, dude's just chilling in the background.
Some extra like stumbling in the shot. Oh no, it's purposeful.
Clearly not the main character, because like this dude's got big main character energy in the 60s. Like,
Yeah, this guy's gonna be like, you gotta get out of here. This place is haunted, lady.
yeah, like that hairstyle, and he's blonde. Like, you are not a main character. You are like a weirdo in the films. Like blonde,
you're a hobo. You're a little hobo.
blonde, shaggy people. Like you are the weirdo in the
where
film.
Mickey keeps his gardening things.
Who's Mickey?
Oh, do
The gardener.
you think it's Mickey? It's Mickey the gardener.
2 years
Oh,
ago.
he is the gardener. I know that.
By himself?
I watched Angry Video Game Nerd do a commentary on this movie like, fuck, I want to say like 2 years ago.
Spend hours on end
Well,
working in the
did you
garden.
know that Mickey the gardener is the director?
See, he loved it.
Oh, I used to know that. I can't say I did know
used to
that.
know that.
I used to know that.
No, I don't think he quite believes she's gone. I think he expects her to show up one of these mornings and scold her for
Oh,
wasting the garden.
oh, that beer is strong.
You still love her, don't you?
Holy.
That surly darkness, it'll get you.
No, I'm not jealous.
What were you saying about the housing market earlier?
Oh, isn't it wild that like people buy houses now with the idea that they will not pay it off in their lifetime?
Yeah.
Learning it from her.
Like, you're buying a house to like basically like, oh, my children will finish paying this off and it'll be theirs.
Yeah. It's pretty and also the amortizing mortgages in Canada where it's like
I don't know.
you can literally like
Driving around the back.
with the variable interest you could end up like paying like the interest could take up the entire like mortgage payment, so you actually don't pay towards your mortgage,
Yeah, you're literally just
which is
paying
like a
the
big
interest
thing
off.
in Canada that's not in the States.
Bye to meet your new wife.
What the fuck? A priest just shows up?
Yeah, here's a
With the
bread
basket?
basket.
Yeah.
Reverend, good to see you, Eric.
The way it is in the States is like fucking
I'm very happy to meet you.
the interest rates have gone up so much that the housing market isn't collapsing because people are refusing to sell because they got their house like 3 years ago, but at like, you know, 5% less interest.
Yeah.
Mr. Mauer. He told me you were getting back today.
And we thought we'd just drop by and bring you something for your dinner.
Oh, nice.
And it'll save you all the bother of shopping while you're trying to get settled.
Then why don't you stay for dinner?
Oh, no, not
Oh,
tonight.
no, we wouldn't think of that.
Oh, now, please say
I'd
yes.
like for you to.
It would be like old times.
All right, on the condition that I do the cooking.
Hold on. Fucking, I
We don't have
gotta,
to pause it. We can just talk over this fucking shitty film.
I was gonna say, I'm like, do I put on captions?
Sure, let's do that.
I know that, but I'd love to.
Oh, but do you want that in your fucking... Oh, it's Mickey.
There's Mickey. Excuse me.
Wait, what the fuck? Did you know that he was gonna say that?
No, I just fucking saw Mickey. Look at this asshole.
Poor Mickey.
Poor Mickey. His hair is not perfectly coiffed and pitch black. Like all the
Mickey,
protagonists from the 60s.
or as other people know him as, Charlie Manson.
And Marion grew up together.
Ooh.
Jenny, this is Mickey.
Jenny.
I love you, Jenny.
I hope we'll be good friends.
Well, Mickey,
Thank you, Mickey.
Is the idea that he has like a mental disability, or is he just?
I think
like,
he's traumatized.
really-
I think his dad used to work here and he's traumatized.
I'm gonna have to get you down to
But there's
the
gotta be a
farm
secret.
very soon. Excuse us, Mickey.
Like he literally just said, "We gotta cut those bangs here, is Mickey."
It ain't proper, son.
It ain't proper for a man to have bangs in the 60s.
Now we got Mickey's POV. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, Mickey was born in the wrong generation. If only he was born during the Black Parade, then people would accept him.
Why
for who
is
he
he
is.
washing himself in the pond?
Was he wearing Converse?
Yeah, I was like, what, those shoes existed back then? What the fuck?
What are those?
Discreet
Wait,
skull.
is the skull actually in the pond?
I think so. That's where it was in the credits. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Did they invite the Reverend over to hang the curtains?
That doesn't look too bad, Eric.
I think so.
I hope you have more luck in getting your husband to mine than I've had with mine.
You know, you've got to admit it does make the room look better.
Very well.
It's the first thing they did to the room. It's literally an empty room.
Put up curtains.
Edward, you keep Jenny company?
Yes.
Doesn't it make a room look less ominous?
What is this fucking wife swap?
Did you see recently there was a dude who got found guilty for murdering his wife because she refused to go on the reality show for like home renovations?
What?
No,
the
not wife
fuck?
swap, for home renovations. He's like, you stupid bitch. Free house renos.
I'm assuming this is like the last homeowner that Mickey is talking to the painting of.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so very...
This literally seems like the plot of a porno. I'm sorry.
Man, I haven't looked at our lemon tree in like 5 minutes. Should we gaze upon our beautiful lemon tree again? Let's do it. Hey, what are you doing, you lemon stealing whore?
Horse?
We make a present for ourselves out of the past, at least our sense.
Who here in chat knows lemon stealing whores? If you haven't watched lemon stealing whores, what the fuck have you done with your life?
Yeah. Press 1 if you've seen Lemon Stealing Horrors.
Yeah, 1 in chat if you've seen lemon stealing whores. 2 in chat if you fucking don't have the internet.
She's very impressionable.
Is there something wrong, Eric?
No, not really. You see, she lost her parents many years ago in a very tragic way.
Damn.
Talking about unhappy past, only she's very impressionable.
So I only talk about happy things around my wife because that's a healthy relationship.
Yeah. Don't say unhappy things around her because, you know, she has a life of tragedy.
Mr. Snow and I can
You know women in the 60s.
So
They're
irrational.
very fragile.
Yeah.
Jenny saw it all.
Who's Mr. Mauer?
Island of the Living Dead virus
Look, she's-
07. Uncensored
the-
horror.
She's got the lemon.
Mr. Mauer?
Oh my god, what a fucking whore.
Care of the estate or what's left.
She probably stuffs those lemons into her fishnet stockings and runs away in the middle of the night.
I was co-executor of the estate along with Mr. Mauer. You see, Marion's death was so sudden, it
Well, all that was left to Eric was the house and these grounds. Mr. Mauer told me that Eric had found someone very sweet and very kind, and with whom he was very much in love. He didn't say enough.
I was
Okay.
surprised when I met you.
Wait, yeah. You're not Eric.
Is he bringing someone else or?
Okay, wait. So her husband inherited this estate from his mom, and
Wait,
then
are they
he
married?
died.
Are they married? I don't know if they're married.
This reverend? No.
She and Mickey had been
No, this dude with Eric.
She left him to go back to that
This
house.
girl with Eric, sorry.
It's like, what?
Fucking-
The way we pieced it
I think
together
so.
after the accident is that while she was coming down this path, apparently it began to rain very hard.
And she slipped.
Run along here.
Yep.
So she died.
I know, of course, what happened then.
Wait, is that why the skull is in the pond? She slipped on a leaf.
Skull was smashed.
What the fuck? She smashed her skull coming down the hill.
Dude, actually, there's like an 8-part, not Netflix, there's like a pre-Netflix documentary that I watched called The Staircase, which is actually kind of riveting, where it's a man trying to prove his innocence, where him and his wife had a couple drinks and like a Vicodin in the hot tub, and his wife went upstairs and she was coming down the stairs and just fell down the stairs and fucking died.
It died?
And there was like blood splatter everywhere and shit. And so like the prosecution's like trying to prove
clearly
that like it
killed her.
had to be a violent murder. And so to prove it, they did like an experiment where they stuffed a fucking balloon full of blood on a staircase and like stomped on it to like try and spray the blood. And like they couldn't
a
even get
certain
it to
way.
spray up. And they're like, fuck. So they just kind of like sprayed blood everywhere like manually. And they're like, look, this could have only happened if it was done like in a violent act. He must have curb stomped her. No one would have had blood this high if they fell down the stairs. And this dude's like, this is crazy. Like, my wife is dead. And like, they're trying to put me in jail. And yeah,
Yeah.
It's basically a documentary about his court case. And like how, and that's when you realize like how fucked the court system is. Like going through a
Wow.
complete trial.
America, am I right?
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it's also like an award-winning author who's a rich guy and he like lives in this huge house. And then yeah, his wife just like fell down the stairs and fucking died. But it's also like he might have killed her and they just made a documentary, but you never know.
Okay, we spent so much time on that ad. I need to go piss and make a new drink. So
All right. Also, I think they found him guilty in the end. I think he literally was charged with murder.
Fuck.
Yeah, and it's
And
just
then
like
like years later,
the
they
way it's
figured it out.
portrayed. If you watch it, you're like, this guy's 100% innocent. Like this is ridiculous. Like everything about this court case is fucking insane. But yeah, it's like who knows?
I'm glad there's timestamps on this YouTube video, by the way, of like what happened.
Yeah,
in
what the
each part.
A tragic story of a girl named Marianne who leaves her friend Mickey in the rain.
Mickey in the rain and dies in an accident. Also, I don't think Mickey is a friend. He's literally the fucking help.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine.
He's
You
so
know my
fine, you know
mama.
my mama. Hey, Mickey.
You knew my dead mother. Hey, Mickey. I'm also going to piss.
All right.
Mac just got his wisdom teeth out and he's never had a drop of alcohol in his life. And he had dental anesthesia, like general anesthesia. And he's never been blacked out before. And I'm like, what was it like? He's like, bro, my friends have a 20-minute video of me in the car ride back, just like saying shit from the Dracula Flow video. Yeah, I'm on that fucking Ambien pussy shit. It's just like fucked up. So funny.
This man just stuffed a fucking lily pad in his jacket.
Okay, that's what I thought he was
What?
washing his chest with like the
What?
pond water.
What was that scene?
That's the second time he did that.
Fine.
Thank God they have separate beds.
What are you reading?
Something Mrs. Snow sent over.
Interesting.
It's called Beast in the Jungle.
What is this tension right now?
It's all about a man who
She doesn't want to fuck him.
waited all of his life for something great, wonderful to happen to him.
he was saving himself, you could say. I really admire him. And the husband's like, I don't think you should read this book anymore.
At her grave, he suddenly realized that she was the great and wonderful thing that he'd waited for all of his life.
And that he shouldn't have saved himself.
His memories, like a beast in the jungle, rise up out of the past. Overwhelm him.
Dude, what the fuck? Do you think they actually just shot this with the light of a candle? They have to be like real lights, right? With film shit.
Well, I don't know. It's dark on this side though, away from the candle.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck
Whoa!
they lit. Whoa, damn! This is spicy. This shit is spicy for the 50s.
How many? What the fuck? How many
Holy.
outtakes do you think there were? Where he's like, ah, fuck, it hurts. Like trying to put out the candle.
Damn, you can see the fucking silhouette of her titty in that shot.
Bro,
This is spicy 50 films.
pretty sure I can see her titty right now.
Damn, most paused moments in movies. Number 7, The Screaming Skull.
Number 9, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Where's Jason Segel's dick?
I just remember that one chick that's riding him. She's like, caliente, caliente. That was the first word I learned in Spanish.
No, the fucking beginning of the film when she's like breaking up with him and he keeps flopping his dick around. And she's like, why don't you put something on? He's like, no, that means it's over.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And he's like legitimately just Jason Segel hanging his schlong out for the whole scene.
I forgot about that completely. I don't think I've literally watched that movie since like grade 8, I think.
I love Jason Segel. He's a fucking funny man.
Why isn't he in more shit? He was just in like a Netflix or no, like an Apple TV thing with fucking Harrison Ford, but like it was a drama though.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know anything he's in like recently.
Yeah, like what the fuck has he been doing?
The last thing I know he's in is like I Love You, Man. Or the fucking Muppets movie.
Yeah, Muppets is all I know.
What the fuck? What just happened there?
She got jump scared by a painting in an empty room.
But did the painting scream at her?
I don't think so. I think it was just bullshit. I think it was literally just like a shitty, cheap jump scare, but in the 50s. Where they just play a musical sting over nothing. Oh my god! What is it?
What's the with the water, dude?
It's some sort of pad made out of lily.
What's the name of the groundskeeper?
Mickey.
Mickey climbed into the window, threw a lily pad on the ground.
Hell yeah.
In front of this fucking painting of the dead owner.
Well, they did show him like caressing the painting and being like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he snuck in here to jerk off.
My mother looked like that.
No, his mother, the girl that died.
Yourself into those same old fears.
Gotta talk about it, Eric. I have to talk
I
about it.
forbid you to talk about it now.
Women, am I right?
Yup.
I don't want to be sick anymore.
You know what I think was the original feminist icon? Lucy from I Love Lucy. That was actually, I think, the first black and white shit I ever watched in my life because, like, I used to go to Campbell's grandma's house on his mom's side.
What the fuck is happening?
Whoa. Did you see it? That was the skull. It was the screaming skull just now. I just saw it. I swear to God, I just saw the screaming skull. Dude, I used to go to Campbell's grandma's house after after church on Sundays, and like she had all the seasons of I Love Lucy on DVD. So we used to just fucking crush I Love Lucy. It was so fucking funny.
Now, you were sick once. Yeah.
I Love Lucy is actually a fucking sick show. It's super good.
Yeah.
Mickey caused this. You may as well know. He does look for Marion night after night down by that pond. And he probably comes here afterwards. I'm going to speak to Mickey in the morning.
And jerks off in that room. Onto lily pads.
God, you know what I just heard about like idol culture? A new depravity level of idol culture I just heard about.
And I'm assuming it involves cum or masturbation because that's what
No,
we're talking about.
unrelated.
Okay.
Unrelated.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I saw some memes of like idols like shaking hands with one of those like grabbers, like those like outer reachers where you like grab shit off the top shelf with it. They were shaking
Okay.
they were shaking fans' hands at like a fan signing thing with those. And someone's like,
Okay.
imagine you fucking like waited in line for 2 hours just to see this bullshit.
The
They
fuck
still
is
have the
the
fucking
peacock?
peak. That's not what a peacock sounds like, as far as I know.
What did he throw at the peacock? It was like an ashtray or something.
Jesus. He just throws an ashtray at his peacock in his backyard.
Shut the
That's
fuck up.
so British. That's so British.
Those Brits are always throwing their ash at peacocks.
But yeah, so fucking what the fuck was I just talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
idols
okay.
had the little fucking
Yeah.
reacher grabbers to
And again-
handshake
and
because
so
they didn't
these-
want to touch people physically.
Yeah, people are like, imagine you wait 3 hours in line just for this bullshit. And people are like, they do that because it is a common practice for fans to go jerk off all over their hands in the stall and then go shake their hands
Oh.
with their cum.
What
and, like,
the fuck?
That's just a common thing. I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Bro, you told me this was not going to be about cum. You lied to me.
I was being facetious.
I wish you wouldn't take it out.
Facetious.
Sounds like a Roman emperor.
I feel I must
The Roman Emperor. Facetious.
If he sees you're interested, you win him over quickly enough.
Man, that's so depressing where it's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Why don't they like wear fucking gloves or something? I don't know.
They just wear those like deli, like meat cutting gloves.
Are you sure you don't want to come in with us?
So you just pass the gum off to the next person who's shaking your hand. You don't change the glove out.
Gotta see what the lights, the phone, the bank.
Everyone in the fandom has chlamydia a few times.
I've broken my back.
Mr. Mauer.
I have to see him this evening. It's a
You ain't a true Miku Miku fan unless you had the clap a few times.
I'm not. Don't you worry, darling. Getting out of Mara's clutches sometimes requires an act of God. I love you.
Damn, they're so fucking rich.
That's literally a fucking James Bond car. That's sick.
Maybe that's why
The
like the piss
bangs.
is taken out of this movie so much, is that the production value is really high for a 50s movie. Like they have like good lighting, they have sick cars, they have a big property. I guess you would have to be rich to make a movie in the 50s anyway.
Hello, Mickey.
Do I make you horny, Mickey?
I was gonna say he's the world's shittiest gardener. He's just gardening random shit with scissors.
He's a handsome one, isn't he? So cuddly and warm. When I was a little girl, I used to want to be a caterpillar.
What?
Very little girl.
What the fuck is this conversation? It's so awkward.
Bro, she's so short.
Marion must have loved her gardens. We'll keep them lovely for her always. You know what I'd
He's
like to do?
trimming the branch that he's also like already taken off the
Some of nice
hedge.
flowers and take them to her. Would you like that?
Yes.
He speaks.
Eric told me she was near here. Would you show me where?
Oh, what the hell's going on? Is it like popping around for you? Bro,
No, it's
where
okay.
are they? Like Borneo?
With peacocks and shit.
Bro, he has a fake leg, right? Like, why is he hobble? Is he just have a gimp leg or does he have a fake leg?
I think he just got like a weird walk.
What the hell is this Scientology
That
obelisk?
is a wild
What
fucking
the
tombstone.
Fuck, bro?
And I like the little like complimentary fucking statue in the background.
I like how they made a bust of her, how she looked like in her when she was in her mid 80s.
No, they literally made that when she was dead. You know it. You know they dunked her fucking dead ass head in some fucking putty
Oh.
to make it to the
Like,
mold.
they do like one of those like happy birthday, shove your head in the cake things, but it's just like fucking alginate, like to make some mold.
In the night,
Dead people don't cry, Mickey.
I heard her.
Photography wasn't invented until she was in her 90s. That's all they had to go off of for their
the
artistic
fuck?
rendition.
Shit, I forget. It's like a TV show or a movie where like the character goes to like pray to church and they see the statue of Mary crying and they're like, it's a sign or whatever. And then later in the episode, they find out that someone was just watering the flowers above the statue and like dripped down on the statue's face. And they're like, fuck, I'm an idiot.
God damn.
They were like spritzing the flowers above the statue of Mary. Fuck this, like,
As you
cabinet
run
just
thirsty.
opened up.
Yeah, she shits her pants from her pet peacocks, but like when her cabinet opens up behind her, she's like, God damn it, damn tilt in this house. Bro, there's no way a peacock. Okay, hold on. Dude,
We gotta stop. Yeah, look up
this is
peacock
fucking
sounds.
ridiculous. This is actually dangerous territory to me because like every time I get drunk, I look up animal noises and like I just listen to it. So like fucking.
And
do you remember when I lived in
listened to
Speechly?
it.
Like fucking, I was like, you people don't know what a fucking like what an elk sounds like? Are you fucking kidding me? So I was showing people what like an elk bugling sounds like when I was drunk, but like in the floor, like the lobby, like the living room.
Yeah.
So like people are coming up to me the next day, they're like, that was you? I thought I heard like a fucking elk or some shit in my dreams. Like
In my dreams.
I'm just listening to like a fucking elk bugle, like Montana.
Rib ticklers.
What? Hold on.
What?
Ah, it's so loud. Holy shit. More peacock sounds here. Wow. Can't believe this guy made a peacock sound fucking video to direct people to his peacock website.
Have you seen those images of like someone really flamboyantly dressed next to like a goth person?
Yes.
So it was a picture like that, but it was a meme where it was like male birds and it was the flamboyant one. It was like female birds. It was the goth person.
Okay, so they are
Yeah,
kind of loud.
This is not as crazy as in this film, though.
Yeah,
like
this shit is wailing, dude. What the fuck?
A woman named Marianne dies, and her husband Eric starts hearing strange sounds and seeing strange things, causing him to question his sanity.
Why would you do this for a movie? That's like a fucking insane. Like you are spending time writing this description and time stamping it to the fucking movements of the movie, and you're actively making it worse.
Spoilers, bro.
Maybe it's like if you're watching it as like a reference, I guess.
Okay,
But like,
not gonna lie, so far this film is not really that much worse than the other films we've watched. Like you said, this is supposed to be one of the best ones. Oh, damn.
I was just gonna say she got titties though.
Damn, this is a better movie than the ones we watch now.
This is actually fucking insane for the 50s, I feel like.
Yeah,
topless woman reads book breastedly.
The beast. She's
the
looking
breast
for
in the
beast.
jungle. She boobedly read The Beast in the Jungle.
They're literally fucking sleeping on military cots. She's gonna take the bottoms off too. I can't handle this. This is too much. The bloomers. Oh shit.
Why is she wearing an underskirt? Is that a thing?
I'm sure it was. Oh, even the underskirt? Okay, no. That underskirt's gotta stay on. That's gotta stay on.
50s? They're gonna do this shit in the 50s, bro? Bro, these peacocks literally sit there all day. They don't do
I just imagine her
shit.
open the window and be like, you better not fucking say anything, peacocks.
I don't think she quite expects she's gone. She cries.
Okay, this is probably why people think it's kind of a little bit bad, is this sequence. There was also the screaming skull squeakins coming out of the water. And, fuck, what was that other scene that was really bad so far?
This is my favorite. It's like, what the fuck? Why is that so
the
loud?
jump? Yeah, when she got jump scared by a painting. Oh, that's what you were talking about, right? The peacocks. The peacocks must have made that noise when she got jump scared with the painting as well. Dude, if I wouldn't even give a shit if my Twitch and YouTube went down. Like, oh shit, I'd have to like get my Twitch taken down and then upload to YouTube and then have that taken down. But I would still do it. If some chick in the 50s just flash her titties like for a film, that would be fucking insane.
It literally would not exist.
Like drive-in movie theater trash
she
shit.
was literally running around to be like, where are the peacocks that I hate?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a skull.
It's a screaming skull.
It's out of focus. That's what's so scary about it.
Oh my god, it's a screaming skull. What?
What the fuck?
She's Wolverine.
I was just saying. Like, still.
Now she's so accustomed to the peacocks squawking that like when they don't squawk, she's like, what the hell's going on? She wakes up in the middle of the night.
This is still not that much worse than other films we've watched from this time period. Like,
well, okay,
I don't really get it. There was 3 bad sequences,
bad sequences, right? There was like 3 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 b
I guess, but like all the films we watch that are quote unquote good, I'm doing air quotes, also had shit where we laughed at how like cheesy and cliche it was. Like we just watched
True.
Last Man on Earth, and he did the scene where he like ran into 7 of the vampires and just pushed them around. Like,
or like when he was like,
so
yeah, and like
far,
throws like
nothing-
a can of beans.
yeah, like nothing so far in this film has been like, wow, this is so much worse than those things. Like,
It must be like a critical consensus kind of thing where it's just like, you know,
I
everyone
don't
says
know.
it's bad, kind of thing.
I'll give you like nothing in this film has made me be like, wow, that's actually good, which we have said in the other films. We're like, wow, even for the 60s, that was a pretty interesting scene, or that was pretty good. Like, I'll give you that.
There is a thumbnail of her screaming where it looks like it's shot on wide angle lens, and if it's actually done in wide angle lens in this movie, I will think that would be probably a good shot, as long as the scream doesn't sound like a fucking terrible like audio dub bullshit,
Like a peacock.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, like they're in
Like,
an
this is
empty
kinda-
big house. There's no
This is
furniture
kinda
in this house.
suspenseful.
True. I'm just realizing the setting is like they're just moving into this massive house, but like it's probably just like they got permission to shoot in this giant house that had no furniture in it.
Yeah, or like someone already owned it, like the director owned it or something. Because it's the
Yeah.
50s. They just bought it for $200. Set and scene.
Adjusted for inflation, that's a $2
Like,
billion
I
mega
like
motion
the-
picture budget.
The fucking shadows of the hand railing on this door, like she's like it clearly
The
shows. like,
lighting
she's
in this movie is
thinking about
excellent.
it.
The lighting is actually really good. The way they lit the shots is very, very good.
I don't know, man. The second half of this film's got to be pretty shitty for me to like change my opinion. And
Okay.
to be fair, it could be.
What if this is like our favorite movie that we watched so far?
The peacocks are gone.
But she went to the side of the house
And
that
the
were
skull? Oh,
Oh.
and the skull is actually still there. Okay. She's just like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Yeet.
Whoa.
That's
bitch
not
empty.
funny.
Yeet.
How many takes do you think it took him to have
Dutch
it sit
angle.
perfectly after it was thrown?
Did you
Okay,
know?
that's actually kind of wild for someone to be just like, fuck it, I'm throwing this human skull out the window.
That's disrespectful.
Like, I think I would call the cops. But
You wanna know
sure,
some
you do
shit?
you.
Some
What?
illegal shit. My friend
Some-
stole a skull.
I'm sorry, what?
My friend just took a skull. He just kept it.
Like from a medical like class or some shit that you're in?
Yeah, you can check out body parts like to study cadavers. You can literally it's like a library book. You can like check it out, and there's like a little box with like a key that you like check out like shit. He just didn't return
Yeah.
it, like a book.
I don't know, man. That's so fucked. I
I
don't think
know.
I could
That's
have
what I
it.
tried telling him. I'm like, bro, it's like a fucking person, man. He's like,
that's literally a person. That's a human
he's like, but
skull.
he's like, I still like, I use it for review and shit. He's like, I don't like hang it in my mantle. I'm like, I know, but like, bro, that's fucked.
Okay,
Like,
well, I thought he was literally being like, yo, I put it on
no,
my
he doesn't like
Wiccan
show it off
table or
like, bro,
some
I have a
shit, yeah.
skull. Like, no, he just has it. Like, he has it out of like a thing where I'm like, I'm too lazy to return it because they're gonna charge me like $100 million for like late fees, basically.
Yeah, you know,
But
those
also,
people who are like
it's like-
modern day, like I'm a witch now, and I have this like table where my sage and my fucking pentagram, and I keep a human skull here, or whatever. Like, he's at least not one of those fucking people, like your ex.
No, but like, it's like, how is the fucking like system to like keep track of these body parts then? Because like they haven't noticed that he's just had it for like 8 years now. Or it's, I don't know, like 6-7 years, something like that. He's just had it for a long time. He
Yeah.
checked it out and they just didn't ask for it back.
Like, I get it. Like I have the fucking card where or it's not a card anymore. It's online where I've signed off like my body can be used for science or whatever. But maybe that's what's gonna happen to me. Maybe I'm gonna fucking sign out my skull, and some lazy ass dentistry student is gonna take me home.
Yeah, it's like disrespectful. But on the other hand, it's like, do you give a shit? Like what happens to you after you're dead?
I guess I don't know, and nobody else knows.
It's kind of interesting because like we like attend funeral services for like people that like donate their bodies to science. There's like this massive like commemoration every year. And so it's like, you know, there's families there. They're like losing their shit, right? They're grieving and shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's meant for like they want the medical students to attend it because then you're like getting appreciation. Like,
yeah.
it's not just some fucking
it's not a
carcass that
joke.
you're pairing up and like, you know, like, ah, shit, I cut up her eye or whatever, you know, when I'm dissecting her.
Yeah. Did you ever, like, I know you worked on cadavers. Did you ever work on like pigs?
No, I never did that.
Because that's like the nearest human, like.
Yeah, so like so that guy who has the skull still, his mom, when she was a nurse, I never asked my mom about this, but like his mom's also a nurse, and so when she was in nursing school, they used to take Dachshunds, like dogs, and inject them full of adrenaline so their hearts exploded and then dissect them.
Well, someone I may or may not know, because I can't say, did a course that I cannot necessarily say what it was.
Okay.
But in the course, they had live pigs that were like injured so that they could.
They weren't
like,
good for bacon?
Yeah, so that they could like practice. Oh, the skull was knocking on the door.
It's the screaming skull!
Ah!
Oh my god! It's the screaming skull!
Oh, and the fucking skull rolled in?
It's the screaming skull. Holy shit, it's the screaming skull. What the fuck, Mickey?
That was kind of scary.
That there was a skull on her doorstep?
This person I may or may not know, who was in a profession I may or may not know, had live pigs that they injured on purpose so that they could like practice on.
Okay.
Which is like a serious, like, you don't fucking do that kind of shit. Like PETA will be up your ass and a lot of other groups.
I mean, that's pretty common, I feel like.
But it was live, like live animals.
Oh yeah, no, I still feel that's common, like with rabbits and shit, right? Like they shoot like fucking shower gel in their eyes and shit.
I guess so, but this was like literally like
bash their knees in with a baseball cap and then
they
fix them up.
They cut them up and shit like that so they could practice on a living.
Damn.
To be as close as possible to like what you may encounter in real life.
We both hear the peacocks. He out of his love for Mary.
And I may or may not have been told this information and said you cannot say anything about this, so that's why I'm being very vague.
You cannot ever speak of this.
Well, because it's sort of like, yeah, we like the people that have taken this course or whatever know about it, but like we can't say this to anyone else because like it's obviously like really fucking messed up.
Really? That's insane. Do you think that FBI thing is true where it's like the FBI have to raise like pet chickens and then kill them as part of their initiation?
Yeah, like in Kingsman where he has to shoot the dog.
No, Jenny.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It may sound selfish.
Have you seen the Kingsman, like the movie?
No. Is that the one where it's like the free bird sequence where he's like killing 1 million people in a church?
Yes, that's the one.
I did not know that.
But
no.
the whole thing was that it's kind of like they're training like teenager James Bonds. And one of the things is that they all have to like.
You mean Agent Cody Banks and Hillary Duff?
Sure. No, it's actually Alex Rider. Do you remember that? If you remember that series of books,
I do. I knew of them. I never read them.
Yeah, but it's like he has to like train this like raise this dog, and then the last thing is they have to shoot the dog.
Childish mind of his.
And then like the main characters are like, no, fuck it, I'm keeping my Chihuahua.
And now because you're my wife.
Epic.
In Marion's house.
But then apparently like it was like loaded with blanks. They just want to see if you have the guts to do it, you know?
The chutzpah.
He's not quick enough or clever enough.
And who?
Myself.
I like how they like have a really soft like filter on the woman, and then the guy, it's just like harsh. You can see every pore in his body.
Somebody outside of the confusions of our love for each other.
Whoa, hard cut.
Funny, like, yeah, that was a hard cut. It's actually funny how much this woman is sexualized, and this was filmed in the fucking 50s.
50s, bro.
Like we make fun of like the sexualization of women like nowadays. This was happening in the 50s.
Yeah, this
so
shit happened since forever. Like this is a fucking lie. Like hypersexualization is a fucking lie, I feel like.
It's just like the Goku meme.
Nothing yet.
There's no skull in here, Reverend.
There's no skeleton.
We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit.
That's another one we should rewatch.
Spaceballs. I will watch Spaceballs at any time, any day. I own that on DVD.
I was gonna say, I own that shit on DVD, man. I love this fucking. There's this YouTuber I love called what the fuck's his name? Cole is pretty great, and he made a video about Ace Combat. He's like, yeah, I emulated all these fuckers, but I also own all the games of PlayStation 2. So fuck you, bitches. I've escaped to the legal gray zone. Come after me, you cocksuckers.
That's the way to get around it legally. Like, if you own the physical copy, you're allowed to legally emulate something.
Yeah, because you are preserving your software, especially if companies don't, like, you know, keep the PlayStation 2 software updated and relevant for infinity. You can take it into your own hands to fucking, like, back that shit up. And you own it.
She resented that
I have recently discovered there's a mod for like a very niche Yu-Gi-Oh game that I had for PS2 that I'm very interested in, like, doing the deep dive to be like, can I download the ROM for this to play this like ROM hack?
Oh yeah,
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Like, I'm kind of interested in doing
if you
this.
own the hard copy, you can obtain the ROM like from online.
I get that, but it's just like, it's a lot of fucking steps to like, attain the ROM for this visual game, but then also install this mod for it to like do that. Like, I'm like sort of like, oh man, I fucking played the shit out of this game.
It's not
like,
that hard. I've done like a lot of emulator setups.
Interesting. And maybe we'll do it. I don't know.
You just gotta talk to my buddy Vim.
My New Year's resolution this year, which I started 2 months ago, I do New Year's resolutions when the fuck I want to, is I'm not buying any new video games because I have so many video games I gotta finish, and I'm not buying it, and I'm not buying any alcohol.
Came and searched for the body.
I'm gonna buy alcohol. It's gonna go through what
Honestly,
you got.
I have so much shit in my cabinet where I'm like, I should drink this stuff.
That's interesting. I was just thinking I have to make an alcohol run because I need rum and Kahlua.
Because honestly, like this spring I'm going to Cancun, and then in the summer I'm going to Japan. So I'm like, well, these are 2 ways I can easily save money. These are my 2 biggest expenses: alcohol and video games.
Cut back. I'm
Literally.
rich.
So if I don't do any of those 2 things, I will save up a lot of money. And then I can buy cool Gundams when I'm in Japan.
You're gonna buy Gunplas? Dude, so many people have gotten into Gunpla recently. It's insane.
Yeah, my buddy Tyler is like sending me fucking snaps all the time of him building Gunpla.
What the fuck is with Gunpla now?
He's not watched a fucking single Gundam show.
Mickey?
Mickey
I will definitely go to Japan and buy Gunpla.
My fucking vacation. I'm gonna go to Hawaii this winter. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do in the summer. You gotta tell me what's good in Japan so I can, like, dude, I feel like I've always wanted to do like a month-long vacation. I feel like if I'm gonna do a month-long vacation, it'd be Japan. But like, I just don't know what would happen if I go there. I'm like, fuck this. No one speaks English. This place sucks.
We're gonna do like 3 or 4 weeks in Japan.
Oh shit.
And so basically, yeah.
Wait, you guys have been to Japan briefly before though, right?
Nope, never.
Oh, I thought you visited there for like a couple days. Okay, never mind.
No, it was so expensive.
Yeah.
So, now that I have an actual salaried job.
I'm a salary man. They call me the working man because that's what I am. Down, down, down.
What the fuck is bamboo in his fucking yard?
That's what I mean. They're in Bosnia, bro.
What the fuck? I did not see the bamboo.
Yeah, they're like in Bolivia.
Okay, yeah. Actually, now I'm looking at these fucking palm trees in the back. Oh,
it's like Bali.
He's gonna go see. He's gonna go see.
That
the
is
obelisk.
the most insane obelisk on the spheres.
I fucking want that when I'm buried. I want this fucking. This is like a D&D puzzle. Like,
someone
obelisk.
clip this. Someone clip this so I can play it at his funeral.
Look at this dude run! Look at this dude run! He's fucking giving her. He's gone.
Look, who's that in the bush?
Yo, actually sick. I want to be buried with an obelisk that has a fucking riddle on it. And then you solve the riddle, you get like my fucking gems.
What gets wet the more it dries?
And then you go find my towel that I use, and there's like 6 gems wrapped up in the towel.
I think I should tell you that Jenny has confided in me about the sanitarium.
The sanitarium.
Wife know? I told her Jenny was impressionable, but not that. I haven't said a word to her. Mr. Snow, you can do both Jenny and me a great favor by forgetting she ever told you that. But Eric, if it helps explain, it explains nothing. If I were you, Eric, I'd take her away. If she's so impressionable and that house frightens her so much, why subject her to it? Look, I can't do a thing like that. It'd be the worst thing for her.
What?
Mr. Snow,
Why?
admitting she was sick again. I wanted to be...
Huh?
Bro, I'm not gonna admit that my wife has mental illness, you psychopath. That'd be the worst thing ever.
That's literally the first step, Eric.
The only cure for her fear is to teach her she's loved. I mean, really loved. I love her. God bless you for that, Eric.
Damn, she don't have a mental illness if I care about her.
She won't
Bro.
have a mental illness if she realizes how much I love her. God bless you, Eric. You're really doing God's work.
Like,
Oh, Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. Don't be depressed. You were so
Like-
sexy. Ha ha ha.
I get that we're 60 years in the future, but like still. Come on, bro.
No, don't be depressed. You are so
Come on, Eric.
sexy. Ha ha.
Beat the fuck out of him. I want Eric just to beat the shit out of Mickey. Do it.
That will cure my wife's mental illness. Holy shit.
How is he not catching up with this man? Okay, there it is.
Spill the beans.
Stop it, it wasn't his
Where did you
fault.
get it?
Leave him alone.
I'll take care of this, Jenny. Now, I know you don't like me, Mickey. I know you do anything to get us to leave here. This idiotic attempt to scare us as if we were children. It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No, not me.
That's actually kind of logical.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
He's blaming Mickey for it.
Get out of here.
Fucking musical sting.
I feel like that's why people think this movie's bad. Is just like the random jump scare stings, which became a staple.
Big-ass fucking fireplace.
Did I say staple? Staple.
I'm gonna do something.
Dude, you could burn a whole body in that.
What's that?
That portrait.
Coincidence? I think not.
It reminds me of your mother.
Yes.
You were fine until you saw it. Now it has you all preoccupied with memories of the past. We're gonna burn it. I want you to be happy. We can't be until this fear is out of our lives.
We can't be happy if you're upset, so just pretend to be happy for me.
Yeah, exactly. The best part is
Oh,
I
he's
thought he
burning
was
it.
like fucking I thought he's suppressing his wife's like concerns, but actually I just lost my train of thought. Fuck. It's all those fucking
But
Canadian
actually,
ads I
he's a
just watched.
Jenny?
Actually, he's a feminist.
Oh, I think his master
I
plan
think
is
he's making
to
her do it.
your hand is on fire.
It's gotta be you.
Yeah. It's like Jumanji. Drop the dice in my hand.
Yeah.
He like he moves his hand and she drops the torch on the fire. It's like, okay, I can't admit my wife has mental illness. I have to check her into the Hotel California.
What the fuck? Are the peacocks around?
It's only the peacocks.
I think that's why people hate this movie. It's just like peacock jump
Yeah,
scares.
that's fucking is annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, there's to fucking turn your stream down. Like, what the fuck?
My
Stop it.
lilies.
The fucking. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, and then we're just back to being really quiet. All right.
Could you imagine how shitty that must have sounded on 50 speakers?
We can't let those ashes stand overnight. And the brush in these hills are regular.
It must have been people watching this in the movie theaters being like, I can't even jerk off to this shit. And they like left.
Come on, wife, do the work for me.
That's a thing, right? People used to go to like porn movie theaters, like jerk off in the movie theater. Like,
Yes.
no TVs, right?
Embroider with my own hands. She'll come back.
Have it a Pee Wee Herman.
If you go on talking, that will destroy the whole purpose. Now, the thing is out of the house and it's over. You just
Now that's one of two things that was in our house, and one of them's gone. So either that is fixed, or the couch is haunted, or the bed.
Didn't they fucking throw the skull out the window and it just
I guess the skull is gone. Like it's missing.
Well, they just yeeted the skull out the window, and then they just decided to just not find it yet.
Yeah, the next night, like they looked for it, I think, right? Because like
Oh,
the
right.
Reverend.
I do remember that. Oh, it's there.
Oh my God! It's the screaming skull. It's the screaming skull, Eric.
What do you mean? What is it? He's literally right there. Why did he not see it?
There's no skull there.
Oh,
Look at me, you crazy psychotic bitch!
Darling.
oh, she's just freaking out.
Don't go limp, you
Oh,
dumb
what the
bitch. This is why asylums were invented. Goddamn emotional women. Oh,
Wait,
he can
there
see
is
it.
a
Okay.
skull.
Okay, he can literally see it.
Was he lying to her then?
I like how
Also, how is the
spring-loaded his
jaw
jaws.
attached?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's spring-loaded jaw. It's like my friend's skull.
So, I'm confused. Did he actually? He's just gonna leave his wife right there on the lawn. Okay.
Maybe he's part of a conspiracy.
Did he see the skull and it was like, no, I have to make sure my wife is not
Oh,
crazy?
I think he invented gaslighting. I think he's like, there's no skull
He's
right there in
gaslighting
front
her.
of. Yeah, I think no, you're just
He's
crazy.
literally gaslighting her. You're right. He's literally gaslighting her. His
He
wife.
invented gas. This guy is the CEO of gaslighting.
I texted him.
What are they gonna do? Fingerprint the stick in the 50s? What the fuck?
the fucking Mickey pop out. Oh shit. And he just text me down.
When we get into town, I will call Mr. Maurer. He'll arrange a midnight plane.
We're gonna have a midnight prayer with the Reverend. Who the fuck was that? That was Mickey Ornstein,
It's gonna be all right.
the gardener, who's also the
Yeah,
director of this film.
Obviously, it was Mickey the gardener who has a fucking hard on for the dead. Fucking
Mother-in-law
mom.
of the main character.
Yes, whose skull is currently keeps showing up.
The Screamy Skull, the scariest movie. Did you miss the first 2 seconds of this film
What?
where the producers of the Screaming Skull felt the need to address the audience and say that they
It
will,
was so scary.
yeah, they will
That you
pay
will
for
die.
any burial fees of anyone who dies of fright from watching the Screaming Skull?
Why does this reverend come with a fucking basket of bread every time? What is he, Red Riding Hood? Like,
Wait, no, it's drugs. Because look, they have like a secret handshake. Look, he like taps his carotid.
Fine.
That's drugs. Kids, pay attention. That's drug seek for I want to inject the heroin in my
Yeah.
scrotum. That's what that
Yeah,
sign means.
he had the $100 bill in his hand, and when they dapped up, he like slipped it into the reverend's hand.
Now, observe as they go outside to inject heroin directly into their scrotum vessel, blood vessel.
I thought it would help her if we got rid of that portrait. You know the one. Yes.
The only thing in your house,
The only piece of decor in your house.
we burned it.
Of course. And I thought it was Mickey. But when I was there myself and I saw her, Mr. Snow, there's something I've never told you. I've never told anybody.
Not even God.
Jenny was put away in that hospital.
I jerked off on her.
With herself. Terribly afraid.
I pulled a Shinji.
I know she will.
Dude, okay.
Unless I
Do you watch? I know you watch A-Track. Do you watch Ludwig?
No.
There was he did a video where it was like some generic shit where it's like he did a marbles game, but for every marble 1 through 1,000 whatever, he like asked another streamer for like what's an idea of something I should do on stream, and people were like kill yourself or like something like that, right? And so one of the ones he played marbles until there was one marble that said you could end stream, and then like that was the idea, and then he fucking played,
okay.
and like one of the ones that came up was like do a dub over a classic anime scene, and then like the edit is just like, oh my god, and he's like on hour like I don't know 12, he's like, oh my god, I gotta do this, okay, let me just find some real quick, and then it just shows like a hyper zoom in of like end of Evangelion, Asuka's coma scene part 1. and like the chat is like, no, holy fuck, dude. And so he dubs, and so he's like streaming with this other guy, so he just like dubs like Shinji, and the other guy just like dubs Asuka, and then afterwards he's like, yeah, you know, like this is what the context of the scene was. He's like, bro, what the fuck, are you serious? It was so
They
fucking.
just have him do the line without any context.
It was so funny. Okay, I'll just dub an anime scene. How about Oscar's Kova?
When are you going? Tonight. We shall miss you.
What's the timestamp on the YouTube video? Just hover over it.
For this one?
A mysterious skull and strange events unfold, leading to a shocking revelation.
Ooh, now the mystery thickens at the final 10%.
That's my favorite thing. Like, it came up at a staff meeting about like, I think this happened. I was like, ooh, the plot thickens. And then our like principal was like, actually, and then he like explained it. I'm like, the plot thinnens.
Less gelatin in the plot now.
Just now. He tried to talk to me.
Ooh.
Oh.
He said he thought the skull was real. He's going to bring some men in the morning to search the estate.
What a fucking idiot.
Who said that?
Everywhere.
Mickey?
I thought he got rid of Mickey.
He's talking, trying to be kind.
I suppose.
I'll go upstairs and pack. You want to come with me?
I'll be up in a minute.
I'm busy watching the news.
I was gonna say she's got real pointy tits, but that's just how bras were designed back then.
I was gonna say, why do the bras go so high in the 50s, bro? I can't even see cleavage in this shit. Like, she's literally getting naked and you can't see anything.
Dude, why is he getting the skull out now? Oh, but Mickey's already taken it because he watched him do it. Oh, but first, Cat and Morgan.
Finally, the Captain Morgan formula. Do you still like Cap Morgan? Are you still a spice rum guy?
Oh yeah, I literally have been drinking spice rum tonight, but I've been drinking Sailor Jerry's.
Okay. Everyone, I endorse Sailor Jerry's. Fuck Cap Morgan. If I ever see you IRL drinking Cap Morgan, I will bitch slap you with my full strength. And you will have to know why. And if you don't know why, you're not a real lupine fan. I got some bamboo rum. Actually, I was drinking that for Thanksgiving. But I like rum now. I just don't like spiced rum.
All my family only drink spice rum.
Yeah. Dude, I saw fucking Jake and Magnus at the office.
Yeah, I know. Jake sent me a fucking photo. That was really funny.
I was gonna say, you must have
keep
said
watching the
something.
film. We're gonna fucking take forever.
Okay.
We can talk over him fucking dunking his arm in the water. Holy shit, he's getting all the way in. He's
Where
not
is
taking
it?
any chances.
Where is it?
He's literally fucking crouching entirely in the water. And Mickey's crawling to the dirt.
Dude, Mickey is like the Lord of Vietnam.
How are you gonna explain that one to your wife? Me! Me!
Mickey, come back here. Have you ever seen like the old classic like movies like The Deer Hunter and shit?
I have not.
We should watch this one day. The Deer Hunter is hard to watch, man. It's like 3 hours, but it's like good. It's really good for like parts, but like fuck, it's if you feel the length.
Don't lie to me.
Oh shit. He's slapping Mickey around.
Damn!
Tell me. Marion took it. Marion took it.
Spill the beans, Mickey.
Damn, sometimes I like to go in the wood and slap my Mickey around.
Dude, so like you probably haven't seen it, but like the funniest part about the Blade Runner commentary is when like
he's got it right there.
what the fuck? He's going back to fucking spot A, ripping up the lily pads. Yeah, the funniest part about the Blade Runner commentary is when it's like when Deckard is like shaking down that guy with the fez hat.
Yeah.
And you're just like, spill the beans. And he instantly tells him. That's the best part. It's like, what is, there's like this whole establishing scene of like Deckard, like with these ostriches and shit and like a flea market. And he's just like, where is this synthetic snake skin manufacturer? He's like, I cannot give away customer secrets. He's like, spill the beans. Just like, I got it from, I sold it to this man. Please.
Oh, shit. Spill the beans.
And it just worked. Whoa,
There
it's
it
the screaming
is.
skull.
Look out.
It's the screaming skull.
Oh,
You know what?
Jesus,
It is actually a little bit scary.
Like, this thing is scary looking.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
think
have to do the juxtaposition of the skull over it. Wait, who is he showing this to? What the fuck?
you know what? It's scary because of like the audio design. Like it's fucking like the peacock shit is whatever. It's like jump scary, but like the choir music and then like yeah, the heavy static and shit. That's kind of crazy.
Then there was a skull.
Why is it
There was
showing
a
us the face?
skull.
But he didn't see it when Jenny saw it.
I know.
Oh, but why should Eric lie like that?
Mickey, those other times with the skull. Did you do it?
No?
Mickey, you've never lied.
No.
before. Lying is a sin. You understand that? You must not lie to me.
So it was jerking off at the cemetery of my previous owner.
I simply do not understand that. If it wasn't Mickey,
And it
He's
wasn't
absolved of sin.
but why would Eric do such a thing?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, what do you think we should do?
What's Mickey playing at?
We're going back there to that house.
Right?
Wait,
Is the
moth house?
supporting cast are solving the mystery now? I kind of like that angle.
Where's she going?
Why are you leaving your gigantic slave house?
Slave plantation house.
It looks like the ending to that Left 4 Dead finale. Fucking
Yeah.
Swamp Fever. Where it's like you have the guns on the mounted on it. And there's like the riverboat.
Yeah, you're in the plantation house.
Yeah, Swamp Fever. There's all the mud crawler like ads, the normal zombies.
Why is Eric just chilling in the fucking bushes?
He's gonna spook her.
He's literally just in his still fucking damp clothes.
He's in camo, full camo, walking through the yard.
Mickey
Look
had
how-
a chance.
dude.
Mickey walked into fucking town to show the Reverend the skull in the basket, and Eric's just been like chilling out in the bushes, being like, "I know Mickey will come back eventually."
Why does their house look like a fucking putting green? Like it looks like fucking fake grass, like fake turf.
I'd like to say goodbye.
Okay, I'm starting to side with Mickey more than Eric.
Me too. I think Eric is the real bad guy.
Like literally, Eric is becoming more of a fucking insane person than Mickey is. Eric's just trying to gaslight his wife. What the fuck is that? I can't even tell what that was. What was that?
I think it was a lady with like a full gown, like fucking, you know,
What
the
the
plantation thing with the veil.
I can't even tell what it was. Oh, that's some effects.
That's an old plantation lady.
No, I think it's Marion with the skull.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool for the 50s. It's a cool effect. Oh,
Don't trip over the banana.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
What is this?
How would dude, this would be so depressing. You can't even YouTube how to tie a noose to kill yourself.
Why did this ghost just fucking show up out of nowhere? Wait, it was the peacocks.
Is it peacocks again? He's gonna like lasso the ghost.
I wonder if Eric will see it or not. Okay, Eric is acting real fucking weird for no reason in this film.
Is he in cahoots with the ghost?
I don't know. Like his whole thing is just like, I'm gonna gaslight my wife into not being worried.
Oh, he's gonna
But-
kung fu knock her out.
What is he doing?
He's doing the carotid pinch thing where he's gonna kung fu
He's
make her
literally choking
unconscious.
her out. No, she's killing her. Why? Eric, what are you doing?
Ah.
Is he like supposed to be possessed or some shit? I'm very lost. He just fucking
I think he
killed
did
his
the
wife.
I think he did the kung fu thing where he pinched her carotid till she passed out.
I don't know. It looked like fucking choking a bitch to me.
True. It's gonna be
And here's the
Reverend
fucking
Powell.
Reverend.
Welcome to my empty house, Reverend. Oh, this looks like the shot in like the Silent Hill non-make that Hideo Kojima did, where it's like you have to look up at the balcony and there's like the dead woman swinging from the refrigerator and shit. You ever see that?
Oh, PT.
Yeah, PT Hill. Oh, dude, the game that was never made. My God. Hello.
What the fuck?
That's the skull. That's the screaming skull.
There is a ghost right there. Okay, I thought it was gonna be the Reverend for sure.
It's the screaming skull in a sombrero.
No, it's fucking. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh, it's right there.
Whoa! Oh my God! Look out! It's the screaming skull.
Oh shit!
Oh my
wait.
God! It's a full moon. He's fucked.
Wait, what's the fucking fisheye lens on that? Whoa, what the
Whoa,
fuck
get
is
the fuck
this?
out of there! It's the screaming skull. Whoa! Get the fuck out of here!
Why was it like fucking becoming ginormous? Okay, this is kind of silly now.
Get the fuck out of there!
But like literally up until this part, it was pretty good. This part's a little stupid. They're just like zooming in at him.
If I saw the screaming skull, I would call the cops.
Literally.
Whoa, get the fuck! It's the screaming skull!
It's the fucking same effect too. Like it's the same zoom in every time.
Oh, it's the screaming skull!
She's still just fucking passed out up there. Eric's running around the yard.
He's hauling ass, dude.
Same effect. Yes, it is. You know it.
Whoa, holy fuck, it's the screaming skull. He's coming after him.
No! Just saw the fucking line. It's biting him.
No, the screaming skull got him.
That's so fucking easy. Okay, come on. Like it was scary as like a ghost until it like started biting him, and he's like literally pretending to fight it. Oh my God.
I think he was like hoping to kill her, right? He wanted like the inheritance, I think.
No, it was his mom.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, yeah, that's what I thought too. So like, I don't know.
No, he was just trying to gaslight her and be like, I'm gonna pretend that all the shit you're going through is not happening to make you feel better about yourself.
Dude, horror movies were so feminist. This is why I like horror. So avant-garde.
Last Girl. She's the original Last Girl.
She's the last woman on Earth.
Whoa, man.
Oh my God, the only thing she's gonna find is a skull.
Oh,
Lol.
look, the fucking dresses there. Okay, but again, until that really stupid climax, this film wasn't that bad compared to the other films we watched. Like, you presented this as like the worst horror film ever made ever.
Yeah.
Like, I have definitely watched worse shit in the modern age as like a fucking teenager.
Oh yeah, and especially if we're talking about like technically made, like this is shot extremely well. And they had they literally had special effects in the 50s, regardless of how stupid that shit was.
And I get like there's only 5 characters or whatever, but in terms of the films we watched in the 60s, they're always like low cast.
I don't know.
I'll find him.
Edward, now be careful.
Yeah, it is so weird. Like, because Carnival of Souls, masterpiece. This film, unwatchable, terrible.
Like it's literally just that one fucking sequence of Eric and the the shot of the screen zooming in 5 times in a row, and then him fighting with it in the water.
There's like
besides that,
there's like 3 other shots that are like bad, but like it's just like 3 shots. It's not like scenes.
yeah.
And like the
Like,
setting is kind of
legitimately
the setting is kind of it's interesting because it's like jungle, but like their house is fucking empty. So like that's kind of weird.
But like the vibe and shit.
Oh, dude. Remember how Stephanie was so mad about Midsummer? I fucking saw someone else who was so mad that their partner made them watch Midsummer as well. I can't remember where I saw it.
Well, it's just such a visceral reaction.
Yeah, exactly. That's what horror is supposed to be. But yeah, I guess if people aren't signed up for that, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Have you watched Hereditary?
Yeah, we watched it together.
When did
During
we watch
COVID.
it?
During
Oh, it was
COVID.
during COVID. Okay. Dude, I love that movie. I want to watch it again and again and again. We're gonna get out of here. I forget her name. Mary?
Jenny.
Jenny.
love
Yeah,
you,
he is
Jenny.
drinking the pond water and rubbing it on his chest. I thought he was just stealing the
he
lily
just-
pads.
No, he keeps running around himself.
What a sick fuck.
That's the end of the film.
The Screaming Skull!
The end.